It is such a pleasure to welcome you all today to the Department of Physical Therapy Education Class of 2027 Professional Pledge Ceremony. I've been fortunate to spend time with you all from the very first day in orientation and then in class. And I've witnessed firsthand how kind you are to each other and how respectful you are to each other and to those around you. I feel like it's a special cohort. They know it. They know I know it. Yeah. Another thing you know about me from the brief few weeks you've had with me is I like words. I care about them. And today we're going to say some important words together. It's a pledge of commitment to the profession of physical therapy. It's a values-driven commitment to your patients, to your colleagues, and to yourselves. These words that have been recited by Elon DPT students long before you got here, you will carry them with you. They have weight. You will carry them with you. It won't matter where you are, what you're doing. They're not something you take off and put back on. They're part of you, whether you're wearing scrubs or a tie or heels or shorts or flip-flops or dress chucks. Yeah. And they're there to remind you through the highs and the lows, because there are going to be those highs and lows, of the values that guide you, that make you who you are as a physical therapist. They help you define who you are as a physical therapist, but even more importantly, maybe, who you are as an Elon physical therapist. Professionalism is more than showing up on time in the right clinical attire, although that's a really good place to start. But it's also speaking up for the people who don't have a voice or for the people who are afraid. It's having the hard but respectful conversations with the people we disagree with rather than talking behind their backs. It's acknowledging our own mistakes and taking accountability for our own self-improvement. And it's making that extra effort. It's seeing and respecting the humanity in every single person. Part of my scholarship over the years has been on transformative learning and looking at what makes some learning more than just transactional, what makes it truly transformative. And transformative learning is learning that changes who you are in this world. It changes your sense of yourself in relation to the people around you, and particularly, it is learning that connects you to something bigger than yourself. Today, with this pledge, you will commit to the values of a profession that is so much greater than any one of us. In addition to reciting a pledge, you will sign your name in the pledge book, joining hundreds of Elon DPT students before you. Your signature is an affirmation to those who signed before you, and it's an invitation to the people who will come after you. You'll also receive a pin, and I'm from the South, so a PIN. You will sign with a PEN, and you will receive a PIN with Elon's logo and your cohort number on it. Physical therapy transforms lives. Let us help you transform yours. Together, we will be something much, much greater. So at this point, I would like to welcome my friend and colleague, Dr. Steve Folger.
Thank you, Dr. Johansson, and good afternoon. On behalf of Dean Lund and the Elon University School of Health Sciences, I am honored to welcome you to the 2025 Department of Physical Therapy Education Professional Pledge Ceremony. Dean Lund sends her sincere regrets for not being able to join us today for this special ceremony. My name is Steve Folger, and I serve as the Director of Operations and Accreditations for the School of Health Sciences. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to Dr. Rebecca Cohn, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs. Thank you for being part of this event. A special welcome as well to the families and invited guests joining us today. We deeply appreciate and acknowledge the role that all family, friends, and mentors play in supporting our students throughout their educational journey. To our students, This professional pledge ceremony tradition symbolizes your commitment to your profession and your patients and is built on the physical therapy values of accountability, altruism, collaboration, compassion and caring, duty, excellence, inclusion, integrity, and social responsibility. I think I heard echoes of it out there. You have this well memorized, and that's a great start. As you sign your name and recite the pledge this afternoon, please know that this ceremony symbolizes our belief in you, that you have what it takes to fulfill the academic requirements, advance your learning, and represent Elon University in the community and in clinical environments. I encourage you to embrace the physical therapy pledge as a part of who you aspire to become as a person and as a compassionate provider. I would now like to invite Provost Cohn to the podium, and I thank you.
Well, thank you, Charity and Steve, for having me here today. I'm so glad to be at this ceremony, and it's wonderful to look out at this audience of all of our wonderful PT students, but to see the families here as well. This really is an important occasion, and I'm glad that so many of you are here to witness it with them. So today, it's my honor to be with you to celebrate this significant milestone in your journey. My name's Rebecca Cohn, and I'm the Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs at Elon University. In that role, I oversee the academic programming across the university, including the Doctor of Physical Therapy program as one of the excellent graduate programs in the School of Health Sciences. I'm so proud to look at this audience and see the promising students who've committed themselves to the care of others as their career. My own background is in biology. And while many of my peers, when I was in school, were planning on careers in healthcare, I focused on becoming a researcher and educator with the hope that what I discovered and who I taught would contribute to making the world a better place. I appreciate how the work you do directly affects the well-being of the individuals you engage with. Today's DPT signing program is rooted in the core values of the American Physical Therapy Association that were read, and which align well with Elon's mission statement, which you might be less familiar with. Part of the statement indicates that Elon University embraces its founder's vision of an academic community that transforms mind, body, and spirit, and encourages freedom of thought and liberty of conscience. I've been including the mission statement when I present university updates to a variety of audiences, and in a world that's often in conflict, I emphasize the encouragement of freedom of thought and liberty of conscience as a way to remind us that our community is made up of and welcomes people with multiple perspectives, and that each of us must examine and make choices about our own behaviors. This is important for you as physical therapists who are learning with and caring for people from many backgrounds and who have different views of the world. And as I reflected on your ceremony, it was apparent that for physical therapists, through the holistic care you provide for your patients, you are actively transforming minds, bodies, and spirits. And to achieve this, you must rely heavily on the core values of caring and compassion, inclusion, and social responsibility. As physical therapists, you are healers, and you're advocates, leaders, and agents of change. Achieving this will include a commitment to serve those who are most vulnerable, to champion the rights of the marginalized, and to empower individuals to lead healthier and more fulfilling lives. So as you sign your names and receive your PINs, you are memorializing a day when you committed to the core values of physical therapists and reflected on the mission of your academic institution. And I hope you'll remember pieces of this as you move forward, and that those memories, as well as the exceptional training that you receive through your program, serve you well when you go out into the world and transform minds, bodies, and spirits. So congratulations to each and every one of you on today's achievement, and best wishes for the journey ahead.
Thank you, Dr. Cohn. Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Paula DiBiasio, and alongside Dr. Janet Cope, I serve as a co-advisor for the class of 2027. All right, class of 2027, Dr. Cope and I are honored to bear witness to each of you as you sign the the Elon University Department of Physical Therapy Education Pledge Book. In signing the book, as we've all reminded you, you are committing to uphold the core values of the American Physical Therapy Association. Following your signatures, you will join members of the physical therapy profession here today in this room in reciting the Elon University Department of Physical Therapy Education Pledge. Are we ready? Let's go. Carly Anderson. Kira Batterham. Alex Bowler. Nathan Bird. Kelly Capitella. Jalen Dowell. Sarah Earl. Jocelyn Fike. Nijayana Gadsden. Aaliyah Gardner. James Godfrey. Krista Graybill. Anastasia Gubanov. Carlos Guerra. Marjorie Hankins. Elizabeth Harsh. Adam Huggins. Anna Iglesias. Emily Joss. Leah Carlin. Cameron Kennedy. Anna Longsdorf. Emmanuel Martinez. Christina McKiernan. Monica Mejia. Mitch Mitchell. Olivia Moon. Carly O'Connell. Corinne O'Shea. Rajan Patel. Graham Pratt. Rachel Rayshak. Virginia Reap. Abby Scott. Catherine Sheehan. Sandra Shibu. Joe Schillenberg. Amani Smalls. Brittany Staves. Candace Strauss. Courtney Taylor. Catherine Utley. Shane Vakela. Sabella Valansky. Allegra Wam. Jennifer White. Corinne Wolven. Macy Yeager. Oh. Well done. Okay, nice job, everyone. And now I invite the class leaders, Rajan Patel and Leah Carlin, to the podium. To lead the class of 2027 and physical therapists in the audience in reciting the pledge.
Please stand. Got it. Yes, will those who are able please stand? Thank you.
Ready? Take a breath.
I'll get closer. Ready?
Ready? Ready?
In the presence of my colleagues and teachers, and in view of the honored profession into which I am entering, I solemnly and willingly dedicate myself to the following. I will practice physical therapy with compassion for each of my patients and clients, preserving their dignity and promoting their health and well-being. I will place the welfare of my patients and clients above my own self-interests. I will respect the needs and desires of my patients, helping them achieve goals that are meaningful to their lives. I will be honest and trustworthy. I will exercise sound judgment that is built upon ethical and legal obligations, best clinical evidence, and honest self-reflection. I will respect human differences and will strive to remove all personal and cultural bias from my professional judgment and practice. I will be humble, recognizing my limitations and seeking expertise from others when it will advance the welfare of my clients and patients. I will respect the vulnerabilities of my patients and speak for those who cannot advocate adequately for themselves. I will care for myself so that I can care effectively for others. I will work to improve the practice of physical therapy so that all who seek it will receive treatment that is effective, ethical, and just. Thus, with this pledge, I freely accept the obligations and rewards which will accompany my practice of physical therapy.
Please be seated. As we close, I would like to thank Provost Cohn and Dr. Folger for being here in recognition of the importance of this ceremony and for their wisdom that they share. Drs. Cope and DiBiasio, who are the cohort leaders for your group, and Rajan and Leah, who are your class leaders who just led that pledge. Thank you very much. And of course, all the people that are in this room who came to support. This program will challenge these students, sometimes in ways they expect and sometimes in ways they don't. and they will need you. So we really appreciate you showing up here for them, and for those of you who weren't able to be here in person but are virtually here or here in spirit, we appreciate that as well. In just a moment, the other person I want to make sure I thank is Ms. Angie Reed, who helped make all this possible. And in a moment, she will lead the students, and the students will follow her. They will lead the rest of us out, and they will go out into the room where beyond here, where there will be a group photograph, and then there will be an opportunity for individual photographs. So as we close, I hope you're able to enjoy the evening with each other and celebrate this big event. Thank you so much.